Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and everyone, especially those on the other side of the world. We may be separated, but there's no space and distance between us. There is only this present moment, and we are one. Today we are on diary entry number 905. Examination of conscience. Continuation of the same. To unite myself to the merciful Christ. Practice interior silence, that is, strict observance of silence. Pagsusuri sa konsensya, pagpapatuloy ng pareho pa din, ipagkaisa ang sarili sa maawaing Kristo. Praktika, panloob na katahimikan, mahigpit na pagtupad sa katahimikan. Again, the soul can never achieve union with God without practicing the virtue of silence. Because in silence, this is when God speaks to us. Sa magulong mundo na mayroon tayo, napakahirap tumahimik, napakahirap marinig ang tinig ng Diyos. Napangingibabawan tayo ng ating mga panloob at panlabas na ingay. Sa labas, yung mga physical na ingay, yung pag-aaway, sigawan, yung musika na pinatutugtog. Usually, yun ang lalakas ng mga patugtog ng mga bagets. No? Nandyan din yung sinasabi ng ibang tao. So all these are external noise. Internal noise is worries, halimbawa ng mga panloob na ingay, yun yung mga pag-aalala natin, takot, pangamba. Yun yung nagbibigay sa atin ng nakaka-out of balance on our part. Bakit tayo na-out of balance? Sapagkat kapag ang mananaig sa atin ay ang ating takot at pangamba, we would always fail to see the opportunities ahead of us or the opportunities that are passing by. Lumalagpas lamang ito, hindi natin namamalayan sapagkat ang ating katahimikan, bagamat wala tayong sinasabi, wala tayong ingay na kinikreate out of our mouth, subalit ang atin namang kalooban ay punong-puno ng ingay. Paano nga ba tumahimik sa ating pagtahimik? Kung gusto talaga natin ng tahimik, we go to our sacred space. We can enter this space, this sacred space which is within us. Dapat alam natin pumasok dito at lumabas, maglabas-masok, even at the height of external noise. Kahit na magulo sa labas, nakakayanan natin pumasok. Hindi natin pwedeng idahilan na masyadong maingay ang kapitbahay. That's why we cannot concentrate. We can actually concentrate at this period. Yun nga lang, kailangan nasa isang tahimik na lugar ka rin. And when we enter this silence, we simply visualize God who is in front of us. We give thanks for all the graces that He gives and is continuously giving us. And through this silence, we can hear the voice of God telling us of many things. Hindi naman palaging ang pakikinggan natin ay ang sasabihin ng Diyos kapag tayo may mga personal na intensyon. God will always speak to us every day. And that is physical silence. As we enter into our sacred space, we can initially do the breathing para ikalma or i-relax ang mga stiff muscles in our body. We can inhale, exhale. The breath o ang paghinga ay isang paraan ng pagpapakalma sa ating sarili. Habang ipinapasok natin ang hangin, the oxygen penetrates every cell in the body. The deep breathing reaches the farthest hanggang sa pinakamalayong ugat, pinakamalayong tissue at muscles ng ating katawan. Ito yung nagbibigay buhay sa ating mga selula. Kaya napakahalaga ng breathing. Hindi ito bahagi ng ating mga exercises, physical exercises, but we can actually include the breathing exercise every day so that we can achieve oneness at the start of the day. As we exhale, kung ang pag-inhale, dinadala natin ang oxygen to every part and every cell of the body. When we exhale, we visualize all our doubts, pains, sorrows, sufferings, all that. We visualize all these things being expelled when we breathe out. Hindi kailangan napakahaba. No, it depends upon one's tolerance on the silence. No, yun. Pero when you enter that, parang hindi mo na gustong lumabas. Kasi nga, ang sarap ng pakiramdam na tahimik ka lang. And you feel every cell of the body, lalong-lalo na yung mga stiff muscles. They respond to us. And then again, we enter into deep, deep silence. And this silence will take us somewhere far away, places that we don't usually reach. Hindi tayo nakakapunta. Subalit nararating natin. Silence is very, very powerful. Political leaders, for example, sila yung nasa external, but they have people at the back. Sila yung mga tahimik na mga advisors of a political leader. We do not know them. Low profile, low key. But they are the ones manipulating everything. Sila nagpapatakbo ng lahat. And if the leader does not care, kung ano na lang sabihin ng kanyang political advisor, yun na yun, without even thinking. So it can affect every soul. In terms of our plans, in terms of our projects, maganda rin yun, nananahimik tayo. People do not see what is happening down, down, down. Dahil tahimik tayo. Kala nila wala tayong ginagawa. Tapos magugulat na lang sila. Boom. Eto na. Magugulat sila. No? Parang paano nangyari yun? No? That is the power of silence. Because no one is attacking whatever thoughts or plans one has. Silence also gives us peace. Kapayapaan. Sarap ng pakiramdam na wala kang masyado iniisip. No? Kapag nagigil ka na sa galit, tumabi sa isang lugar, tumahimik muna. At hayaang mangibabaw ang kapangyarihan ng pag-iisip sapagkat malamang kapag galit tayo, very emotional, hindi gumagana ang ating isip, ang gumagana yung emosyon. And so to go back, para makabalik tayo sa original state, tumabi po sa mandali at tumahimik. In that way, we can achieve sense of peace. Kaya, yung mga bagay na kinagagalit natin, we would suddenly feel relaxed. Kaya hindi ito nagbubunga ng mali. Sapagkat, payapa na ang isip. Hindi na maggulo. Palagyan natin pumasok sa katahimikan. May ilang minuto, at least every day. Kahit ilang minuto lang. And when we practice that, kahit sa mga panahon ng kaguluhan, kaya mo pa rin tumahimik sapagkat you have already trained your mind. No? Yun ang pinakamahirap, yung i-still yung isip, wala kang iisipin. Sapagkat by nature, lagi tayong maraming iniisip. So let us practice every day the virtue of silence to feel the advantages, no? Para maranasan natin ng mga advantages of being silent.